Right, good afternoon. I'm waiting for some zips to come in, so I'm a bit frustrated. I can't do the bags that I want to do. So I want to do a bit more of this reverse applique. And I've shown you this one. I did it at the West Point show. And I want to do this method again. So I'm not going to do the hair and the moon again. No, I don't think so. So I picked this up recently in a charity shop haul. I did show you guys, so I don't know if you remember it. And I thought it'd be quite nice to do. The camera's going to go mad with the white paper. Let me turn it over. It's got pictures on it. It might be better. Obviously cut to that size. I'm thinking of doing something about that long, like a little wall hanging with flowers kind of in that shape. What do you reckon? I think it'll work. Anyway, I'm going to try it. I don't know whether it'll work or not, but we're going to try it, okay? Right, I'm going to use this bit of paper as... Actually, I might come in a little bit there. Yeah, I just... As I say, I'm sat here, I've got everything ready, and the blooming zips haven't turned up yet. So I'm like, right, because the zips that I've got just won't work, basically, colour-wise, for what I'm doing. Actually, it could be about that long. Sorry, let me just hold it up. Yeah, it could be that long. Yeah, I'm going with that. Oh, is it making the camera go a bit crazy? It might go in and out of focus a bit until I get some colour on. So, I don't quite know what to do. As I say, I want to do flowers. So remembering how we did this one, I don't want to waste as much. Well, I say it wasn't a waste because she did allow that for the cost of the workshop. But I don't know if I got any of that stuff either. The stitch and tear. I might have in my stash somewhere. I've got all sorts of things in my stash. Okay, so what I'm thinking. So if I do, right, let's just draw. So I could cut all of that out, all of the fabric, and then when it's cut out, I could then put a circle on, couldn't I? Yes, I could. Okay. Now I know that one thing I don't want to do is go too small because it's going to be a nightmare to cut out. Again, I can do something there. Shall I put in the middle? Yeah, as I say, I'll do that afterwards, basically. Oh, looking around me for inspiration. What could I do? What could I do? What could I do? I could do... I don't know. I suppose I could just do a couple of... I could do a leaf. It's a bit boring, isn't it? Oh, I definitely want to do 3 things. I think 2 would look odd. So I can have a chunk of fabric here for this one, another one there for that one, and then something. I might just do some very simple circles or something. That'd be quite nice. Oh, it's going to be right fiddly, isn't it? So I've got, right, I'm going to just reverse engineer that then. So got to, so I'd have to have a piece. Just have to be careful when I cut that out. So in theory, I could have, if I move that one across, let me grab my rubber. I've not pre-thought this, as you'll probably get the idea. Because I think those circles, I would want them all different colours just to be blooming awkward. It's quite nice. They sort of flow a bit now. So I could do one piece of fabric there, one there, one there. I think that could work. And I can move that up a bit now as well, because that was a little bit close to that flower. Is that kind of how you would... I don't know, I've not really done... That was my first go at reverse applique, so... I think that could work though. Yeah, so one piece there. So if I carefully mark... Yeah, because then I wouldn't... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think that through. Because we had stitch and tear, then we had a white for the moon, then we had a brown for the rabbit or hare, and then obviously black for the top. But in theory, I would only need 2 layers, because I can do a different fabric for that one, different fabric for that one. So these would have, yeah, so I'd have to be careful where I place those. And then it's just a case of cutting out the shapes. So I wouldn't need to do whole pieces like on here. The stitch and tear would have to be a whole piece, and I think I would have to do a backing. I don't particularly want anything white. What I could do is have a piece of fabric under there and cut through to like an orange so in the middle or something. That's what I could do. And the same with this one. Have a piece under here, so cut all these out of a, one fabric, and then cut through. So I'd have to sew that, sew all those. That's fine because it's all free motion embroidery. It wouldn't take very long at all, actually. Right, okay. I've talked myself into that one. Well done. You've done this before and you've got any hints, just, feel free. Feel free to advise this person. Okay, yeah. So I would need, that's just right, so I'd need, I'm going to say white underneath, let's do that. So stitch and tear, which I think I've got some, I'll have to have a look. White, and then the flower colour. No, yeah, white, and then, no, not flower. The flower would be, no it wouldn't. Oh God, I can't think, hang on. So, yeah, because that would want to be, yeah, so it would be, I was right. So the flower colour, and then the middle colour. Is that right? Yeah, stitch to white, right. So white would just be on top of the stitch and tear, just as a stabiliser, as well as the stitch and tear. I think that could work. And then I would, yeah, flower colour, middle colour. So I could just literally put a square of fabric like that underneath the flower colour, that piece. And then once I've done that, yeah, that works indeed. So this one, I would just need, yes, I'd need the white, and then I would just need three different fabrics, and then just cut through. That would just be one cut, that would be fine. This one would be the same as that one. Yeah, yeah, that would. And then when it's all done, I can then do that, I can't remember what it's called, where you just stitch a bit of fabric to the back and do, what is it called? It self binds basically, so you just fold it over and yeah, I could just bind it like that. Right, okay. Okay, I think that's, Lordy, if you're if you're shouting at me, I can't hear you. Yeah, I think that's going to work. And that'd be quite pretty. Kind of echoes the flower. Yeah, yeah. I think I've left enough space up there. Although I could just stitch a channel in the backing, couldn't I? Yes, that's what I could do. Right, okay. Right, let me see if I've got any stitch and tear, and if I've got, and then sort of go through my scrap bag and pull out some fabrics. Yeah, right. So I think I've got it right. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right. Well, the first happy thing was I found some stitch and tear. Yay for the stash. So yeah, I don't need to. Right, that's my pattern. Okay. I don't know what colours to do. I've pulled out my scrap bag. Let me or scrap bin, just the one, because I've got like hundreds of the blooming things. I'm thinking I want to keep it quite thin. Actually, silk might be good. Oh, shall I go in the silk box? Because I've got sort of cottons and things. Got butterfly. I don't know what colours I want to do. It'd be quite cheery, wouldn't it, for a flower? Butterflies. They're a bit wishy-washy, I'm not sure. Oh, these are all hand stitched. I need to keep those out. Yeah, this is the worst bit, isn't it? Make a decision. Come on. I'm really tempted by silks now. I keep thinking about it and I'm like, shall I, shan't I? It's all in here. These are teeny tiny scraps, but that'd be good to get those used actually. Yeah, so that zany fabric. See, what I've got to think is, if I cut it out, what's it going to look like? It's a little bit... Oh, they're dyed fabrics. It's just going to be a little bit blah. That's going to be too thick. That's wadding. I think that when it's cut out as a flower would be too much. I'm not thinking plain, but I think it needs to be a little bit calmer than that. Or am I thinking plain? What on earth is in here? What did I put in here? See, I've got these Indian fabrics from India. They might be quite nice. And I've got Liberty. I could do Liberty, I suppose, but I'm not sure I want to go there, actually. That's sheepy fabric. What are you? You're just plain grey. Yeah. Oh, that's the bug bag that I never did finish. I'll put that back in there. I can sit in there for a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what fabric. Let me get the silk box out. I don't think I like any of those. If anything, that might be okay. Because once the flower's cut out, it could be a very blue flower. I might leave that one there for a minute. Some dyed baby wipes. Nope. Okay. So I don't know. I don't think plain. Stay still. I don't want. Do I want gingham? Do I want all blue? I don't think I do. Right. I'm going to get the silks out because I think that's kind of, my brain is kind of going in that direction. I'm just scrabbling in the box here. So I've got things like these linens, but again, I think that's a bit wishy-washy, isn't it? Oh, decisions. Clearly, I can't make one. Right, let's go and get the. Right, stay there. I'll just get the silks, I think. Because A, they'll be nice and thin to stitch through, and B, they'll look pretty. Let me move that. Oh, scrap basket, that's heavy. Right, let's get rid of that stitch and tear out of the way before it gets lost in the pile that's about to fall out. Okay, so let me see what you're seeing. Okay, yeah, you're there. So it's got to cover that. Well, actually, I haven't got to cover that. I just need three pieces. Let me mark how big I need them. I think that's going to work. Doing a piece that big. Couple of yeah, there. Right. Okay. So I've got my sizes now. I could be doing this completely wrong. If you know better, please instruct me. Because yeah, I'm not experienced at doing this, is the words I was trying to get out there and stopped talking. Right, okay. Right, what we got? So I definitely need a piece of white on top of that, but let's just choose these. Probably won't get around to stitching in this one, peeps, sorry. Oh, that was that dressing gown, wasn't it? See, that might be really nice, actually. Have a really nice dark purple flower. And then have a bright centre in the middle. I think I'm going to go with that. I need some scissors. They always disappear as soon as I need them. Where are you? We were here earlier. Hiding over there, of course. Right, let's, I think that is directional. Yeah. I'm going to cut it oversized, I think. And I can always trim it. Like I say, if I'm doing this wrong, please tell me, because we never actually were involved with the decision making on the layering type thing. It was just turn up, there's your fabrics, and stitch, basically. So that's slightly over, so that's fine. If I'm doing this wrong, please let me know. I won't be mad or anything. See, that's already stitched together. That'd make a pretty. So I need something like that, I think. See, that's. I don't think that's going to be any good. I've got to do a lot of free motion embroidery, so I don't really fancy stitching through all those. I don't really want purple again. Oh, pink might be nice. See, that could be quite nice, couldn't it? Right, okay, I'll have a bit of that. Don't want to waste a bit. Okay. No. Don't catch on the fabric. Okay. So that'd be the second flower. That way is fine. Okay, so now yeah, so I need to actually, I need that the other way around, don't I? I need that middle colour under there, because otherwise you're going to see, yeah, I do, right, okay. Right. So I need 3 different fabrics, quite small. See, that's just in, do I want blues? No, I don't think I want blues. I've got that piece. That's the same as that. Oop, I don't know what that was. Not even going to look. See, that's got tiny sequins on it. Would that matter if I have to stitch through there? That could be quite nice if I could get that cut out of there. Is there something that's got multiple colours on? Can't do that one. That'd be far too thick. Because some of these had, you know, multiple. I like that one. I'll put that one there for a minute. So I've got those little Kawandi pieces as well. That, I don't think it's wide enough. Because remember, it's going to go on top of white fabric. So when I cut out the 3 circles, yeah, I'd get one green, one that sort of hazy. That's kind of fabric I'm thinking that I could do with. Get off. I've got this silk dress that I got from somewhere. Actually, that goes better colour-wise, doesn't it? If I choose the right bit there. So they'd be quite interesting, actually. Let's chop a bit off there. It's no point keeping this dress. It's got holes somewhere. It's in its previous life, I think somebody caught it with an iron. So can't remember. Oh, here, yeah. I don't know what happened to it. I think I got it in was it a charity shop or the car boot? One of the places. One of them sort of places. That's got a nice hem on it. I'd put that there. I would have one with black flowers, one with pinky, and the other one would be about the same. If I put it there, I'd have one with black, one with that, and one with that. Right, I'm going there. It's so scientific, isn't it? Yeah, shout at me if I'm doing this wrong, guys. Okay. It might work, but there again, it might not. So initially, I was thinking 3 different fabrics. I've cut that too thin, haven't I? Oh, for goodness sake! It might be enough. Yeah, it will be. Right. Okay. See, now I'm fancying one gold one. I could do that. So that would have to go under there. Cut one out of that, one out of that, and then one in the middle. I don't know why I want a gold piece. Well, whatever colour this is. Whatever you would call it. Yeah, so that would have to go kind of in the middle there. Yep, that works. And then that on top. That there. That one trimmed up to there. And then it would have a piece of fabric on top that I would cut through and draw my shapes onto, I think. And under here I need to position it so that the middle of my flower's under there as well. This is why, okay, I can see now why the lady that done the workshop with us just laid up 3 big pieces of fabric. I'm kind of understanding it now, because it's hard to judge where those shapes are going to fall, isn't it? So it might be a disaster yet. Right, okay, silk box, you can go back in the cupboard in a moment. So I'm thinking sort of in the middle there, basically. I suppose what I could do is transfer that onto there, and then I know exactly where to place them. That's what I'll do. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to keep that. That can do... No, I think I'm going to have something different in the middle of that other one. Yep. Yeah, and that'll show up really nice through the purple. So for that one, that could be quite nice poking through, and that is a silk actually. Let's get those shapes drawn on. Okay, you I need, you I don't, so let's put you up there. Okay. Now I've got a million strings everywhere and sequins. Can I see through? Yes, I can. Jolly good. I might iron this actually, so I'm going to draw it on with a felt tip pen. Okay. I'm happy with my shapes. They're very organic, very hand drawn. It's going bumpy because the fabric is bumpy. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Sorry, back in a sec. Right, finally getting back to this project. It's a day and a half later. Oh dear lordy, what a weekend. Right, okay. So I've had a thought. I think it's going to work. What I'm going to do is turn this over, lay all the fabrics on, and then actually stitch, pin it basically really well, and then turn it over and stitch from that side. I think it'll work. Those of you that are experienced are going, don't do it, and I'm like, okay. Right, so I've got to think backwards now. So I need actually, yes, that's right. Yeah, was that going to work? Yeah, I think it is. Yes, if I stitch from there, I'll have to make sure my bobbin thread in my machine is the colour I want. but it will still be cutting from this side. Yeah. Can you tell I have not pre-thought any of this really? Oh dear. I'm going to cut that annoying bit off there because it refuses. Well, actually, I've got the iron hot. I was going to say it refuses to lay flat, but it is now. Funny that if you put an iron on it, isn't it? I'll do that one as well. So that's going to be the centres. Right, so I need them underneath. I can just see through. So that can go, actually needs, yeah, it'll be that. That's the right side up, right, okay. Honestly, I'll get my head around it in a minute. So that needs to go there. Okay, then that bit through the middle there. Then that bit on there. And that bit, let's give that a quick iron. It's now curling, which is not what I want it to do, but never mind. So that one just needs to go there. And then put on top, actually needs to go, just about see it there. That's the right side up, Susan. Cool, you nearly messed that one up. I wonder why it wasn't fitting. Yeah, and that there, right. Okay, so that there, and then on top I've got this piece of linen, which I thought would be quite a nice contrast to those really bright colours. So we're going to have a pink flower with a yellow centre, a purple flower with a yellow centre, and I'm going to have 3 circles which will cut out of there. Okay, that's the sandwich. If this works, it'll be a miracle. Now, conveniently, all my pins are downstairs on another project, so I have to make do with what I've got here. And I guess so when I did that workshop, I can see the reason now for doing whole pieces, as it were, so that you know you haven't got all this faffing around in a workshop type thing. You know, you can just because she did say about to do it without wasting loads of fabric, you would have to pick and choose where your fabric's got to go in it. That's a bit more complicated than it actually looks actually. So right, let's hope and pray that all stays there. I'm going to go too close because it's bound to want to shift. So looks like I've got it in places where I need the pins. Yep, I can see the yellow through there, I can see it through there. So yeah, that'll be right. I don't know. Right, let's go to the sewing machine. Come on. Right, I'm just setting the machine up now. It's all ready to go. For the bottom thread, I thought I'd do this sort of caramelly type colour because I want to be able to see the shapes, and I think that'll coordinate quite well. I was thinking yellow, but I'm thinking that I think that could look quite good. Anyway, we'll find out soon. I don't know what you're going to see, I'll be honest with you. Let me just tilt you that way a little bit and get the wire out of the way. Yeah, let's see how we go. I will whizzy whiz you on this bit because then I can just take my time and I haven't got to worry too much about how long I take, basically. So you've all seen me free motion stitch before anyway, so I'm hoping this will work. You'll find out with me. So here we go. Well, in theory, that should be it. Let's see what we got. Cool. We'll go back to the other table now for the cutting, but first of all, let's get rid of all these big old scraggly bits here. If this works, that really kind of makes me want to do more, because stitching it from the back was relatively easy. Hopefully it will work. It's probably the way you do it. I don't know, because the lady that taught us, she said she's never taught it before, so she said I could be doing this all wrong, but I thought, well, no, it kind of works for me. So, I mean, I don't know how you traditionally do it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So, if she doesn't know, then I definitely don't know, because she's very experienced at stitching. Right, okay, let's go back to the crafty table and do some cutting. Here we go. This is where it could all go wrong. So I've got my super sharp bendy ones here, my other super sharps, those ones. Right. I will probably speed you up again so I can really take my time with this, basically. Right. It's working so far. Right, it's going to take a while, so what I'm going to do is cut out just the first layers, and then I'll show you when I dig down to the next layer. Hopefully it'll be okay. So all those three will be cut out, the rest of the petals, and then it'll be the final one down there. So otherwise, yeah, it could take a while. I'll be back with you when we're on the last bit, okay? Right, so the flowers are cut. I don't want to show you that one yet, because I've tried it on that one. Oh, I'll show you anyway. I think it could have done with a better colour under there. It's contrast, it's blending in with that. But too late, 'tis done. So I wouldn't recommend using a linen on top. I think it's going to fray, although well, it's just a wall hanging at the end of the day, so it should be all right. But it's very frayable, shall we say. So yeah, I should have found a bright orange for the middle or something, but let's see how we go. I'll give you a close-up of them all, don't worry. See, I kind of like it like that, but it's not what we're here for. Just got to carefully snip there, and hopefully, yeah, I think I'm just going through the one layer. Yep, quick peek. I noticed, well, I'll give you a close-up. I noticed that the stitching has pulled the gold thread through from the actual fabric here, which I thought was very interesting actually. Well, that is essentially it. I think what I might do is take it downstairs and do some, maybe some French knots or something in here, you know, just to really highlight. Let me give you a close up because I promised that, didn't I? So that's the purpley one. Obviously that's the 3 circles. That kind of worked. So, and then the pink one's lovely. But yeah, I don't know if you can catch here, there's the gold threads just been pushed through from the fabric. So yeah, I think I'm going to enhance it with some more stitching, maybe some leaves or something, but I'll turn it that way, you'll get the whole thing then. I'm quite liking it. It needs a lot of tidying up, obviously, and then it needs backing as well. But when that's on a little flowery hanger like that, I might sort of turn those into lollipop type, you know, just stitch some, you know, oh, petals, that's the word, around there, and that'll be quite nice. So yeah, once it's all tidied up, I'll do another video once it's all tidied up and show you it all finished. And but this one's been going on for quite a while, and it's like taken 2 days to do this one already. So with my schedule, yeah, I wouldn't use linen again on top. The silks have worked okay, so maybe a cotton something on top, because as you can see it's just fraying like crazy, and I'm not sure how, you know, how much they're going to fray, although it shouldn't do, because I've gone round it multiple times, so it's not like I just went round it once. It's had a couple, but anyway, yeah, there'll be more work to be done on that, but I'm very happy. I still remembered how to do it, and I got the placements just right. So I think doing the actual design on the stitch and tear and then placing the fabrics and then pinning it, that's worked, absolutely worked. So it's just remembering to work backwards. So the first thing you put down is the last thing. No, what did I do? Yeah, so I had to put the top fabric down first and then the other one behind it, because you're cutting backwards. Anyway, you saw what I did. I'll leave it there for now, and I'll come back, do another video with it kind of embellished and finished off and what have you. And I might, well, I don't know, just let me know if you want me to show you how I think I'm going to finish it off, because I think I know how I'm going to do it. It could be wrong. I might have to face my nemesis, the horrible bias binding, but we'll see. There must be a way around it. I'm sure there is. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, any questions? Oh, any hints really as well, because, you know, I'm no expert. But yeah, we'll see what's what. See you then. Bye.